Was the last time I spoke with Trey and Genius on May 22nd. I said, what's up? I came to meet you and get a break because shit is hectic AF. It's cool that I'm a solo girly, clearly, so it is what it is. I just wish it could have been better and different. He said, I'm working. He said, yeah, you got to occupy yourself for some time. I got work to do online during these hours. I said, you just let me know when or if you see me because I'm leaving tomorrow morning. Thanks. And I said, I'm at this guy's house. He's out Ubering. He said I could stay until tomorrow. I don't want to spend money unnecessarily if I don't have to, period. And I said, guess you're not seeing me. It's okay. You changed your mind about meeting me. That's your choice. And that's the last time I talked to him. As you see, that's the last time. I said, it's okay. You changed your mind about meeting me. That's your choice. I didn't go off or cuss him out or anything like that. That was the last time I spoke with that young man. And that's the end of that. And you see, he said, I don't drive that. All them Ubers out there live. As soon as you step outside, they are literally there. He said, you put yourself on that flight, not me. You're a grown woman. It's not that big of a deal. It's safe out there. Still handle your stuff. Don't depend on me. And I said, you said you picked me up from the airport. He said, so he was flipping the script right here. Yeah, because I was busy at the airport. I should get a room for 2 nights. I leave Thursday morning. So he said, I said, get a little room. I'm just saying, you don't blame me for you book your own flight. So he was acting like it doesn't matter if I booked the flight or whatever. The point is, he knew I was on my way. You didn't tell me earlier that I should get a room when I asked you. I would have did my research. I told you that before you left. What do you mean? Oh my God, I didn't. I could have booked a room before now. That's what I said. He sent me this right here. So this for the people in the back. I said, not driving, you should get a little spot. So this is what he was saying, get a room. And I said, that's what he said. I think you should stay home if you're not ready. Yeah, it makes sense. I said, I'm on a plane. He said, but it's all good, no hard feelings. Then he said, I said, I could have booked early, but you said, don't worry about it. If I have to, I can get a room. But first, it's more expensive since I booked it in one day. Well, you should make a decision to take a trip you can't afford right now. It wasn't about the money. He's trying to make it about that. He said, yeah, look up a room for you too. Might be best. Too many crazy. But with that being said, yes, he could have been a serial killer. He could have been all of that. But that's not what happened. What happened was I booked a flight. We have been talking for over a month. I've been watching him. I've been a loyal subscriber for many of years. And we had a conversation. We were in contact and all of that. And he didn't even have the common courtesy or decency to for one, he could have told me all this. I didn't have a problem with getting a room. I would have done that. But the fact of the matter is that I would have done all this before I got there. Nobody wants to book a room at the last minute. I would have done all of that if, you know what I'm saying? And then when I get there, he tell me that he doesn't. I told him what I say. I said, I'm going to the airport in 30 minutes. Don't be asleep when I get there. He didn't tell me that he doesn't, he said, yeah, look up at the room. He didn't tell me that he couldn't pick me up when I got there. So he didn't never tell me that. So that's where it's like, we were on the same page with me coming there and everything. But when I got there, he turned into a different person. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's just weird for somebody to be online claiming to be chosen and they don't treat people right in real life, and then they're online telling people that they're lonely and they can't find a woman and all of this and that. When you were in communication with me for over a month, and as we can see and with the receipts and the details, that yes, he was wishy-washy. He went back and forth. He was trying to be intimate with me and all of that. And I mean, who knows what would have happened, but we didn't even meet in real life. We didn't even meet in person. He couldn't even pick me up from the airport, and he knew I was on my way there. So with that being said, okay, we got through that. I didn't go off on him. You didn't see, I didn't curse him out. I didn't, take it any kind of way. I was like, okay, well, since you changed your mind, you have the right to do that and everything. You know what I'm saying? That was on him. I counted as a divine protection on my part since he flaked on me. You know what I'm saying? Because you went from sending me emails and text messages and calling me. These are just text messages, and I have a few emails, but he actually was calling me and talking to me too on the phone. So that has to be understood. The switch up, like Felicia Strand said, the switch up is real. As you can see how his energy changed once I was actually there. He went from being anxious and inviting to see me, and when I actually got there, he was singing a different tune. That's all. That's it, and that's all. And but it's funny how he's online perpetuating that he can't find nobody or whatever. He's just full of crap. That's the whole point. The moral of the story is that I'm not mad or upset or anything. The truth don't need no support. Put yourself in my shoes. You meet somebody, y'all communicating, chopping it up and all of that and whatever, and you stressed out. Keep in mind, you see, I texted him, I said I was stressed out from work. I really was, because I was having some issues with coworkers not doing their job, sleeping on the job, stressing me out and all of that. So I learned a valuable lesson. I could have stayed at home, but I was so pissed off with work that I needed to get away. Like, I was really literally pissed off. So when I was telling him this on the phone, you know, I didn't expect for him to make it even worse, because when he actually did what he did, after I had flew 3 hours away and I had called him and told him, you see, I said, I'm here. He said, he don't drive, he don't come out that late. I didn't know that. He didn't tell me that he was not going to pick me up from the airport. He didn't say that. So that was a surprise to me. And that's not a surprise that anybody wants to face after they've been on a flight for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. But I thugged it out. And I said, okay, well, let me go ahead and, you know, find a little room or whatever. Or I ended up staying with my little Uber driver. He was an Uber driver. He Ubered all night. He was not there. He Ubered all the next day, and that was fine. Like, the Most High was divinely protecting me. So as you see, then I text him the next day. I said, are you going to see me? He said he was busy at the studio. He was occupied or whatever. So I attempted to text him one last time, and I said, well, I guess you changed your mind, and you know, that was that. But as you see, that was the last text message that I ever sent to him, was that. So after that, he never texted me anymore. He never sent me any emails. He never called me. And I'm bringing this up now because his GoFundMe was brought to my attention. Him begging for money, him saying he given up, the devil has won, and he's crying sad, he's crying wolf, and, you know, acting like his life is falling apart and he's not looking the same, and all of this and that, and, you know, woe is me, and all of this and that. And I'm like, just a bunch of bull crap. Like, it's like he doesn't play people in real life, as if he didn't play me when I was legitimately just seeing what was up. Like, it was a part of the factor why I went there. Like I said, I was stressed out and I was going crazy at my job. They was pissing me off. So I was in communication with him, and so, but as you see, he flipped the script. He switched up. The switch up is real, and that's just that on that. Now people want to add more insult to injury, put more salt on the wound or whatever. That's unnecessary. That's not about, I'm this age, or I'm a grandmother, I'm a mother, I shouldn't be doing X, Y, and Z. That's neither here nor there. I take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't live my life for nobody else but the Most High. The Most High told me to go there. Even with, I knew that he was being a little wishy-washy, he was sending off red flags and all of that, but I still gave him the benefit of the doubt that he would at least meet me, at least show up, because we had been in communication with each other. As you can see, he had been. I'm not gonna keep sounding like a broken record, but I'm saying all this to say, I'm a living, walking testimony. So this video and my personal experience is going to help somebody out there, and that's the whole purpose of me being transparent and honest, because people get tricked and bamboozled all the time. And you could think you so smart and all this and that, and people think that they're using their discernment and all of that, but people switch up on you, because I wouldn't have never known he was like that until I actually booked a flight and actually went there. I wouldn't have never known that. I could possibly still be, still be a subscriber of his if I never had my own personal experience with him. You know what I'm saying? So some people will still watch him and still watch him because still be subscribed because they didn't have the personal experience that I had with him. So I respectfully unsubscribe and I don't have nothing to do with him. Now, hopefully this video helps somebody in their personal life, in their spiritual journey, and, to be more aware. And, you don't want to lose money and, take flights to people who, unless you're willing to, risk being stood up or whatever. I know everything is a risk. Everything is not 100% guaranteed. It could have went a million different ways. I mean, it could have ended up really bad. It could have went really good. It could have went any kind of way. But at the end of the day, it says more about him than it says more about me, because, like I said, I'm only talking about this because I was inspired because of Floor Reading and Rollo bringing it to my attention how Trend is, the content that he's creating as like low-key bashing women and like red pill content and all this. And I'm like, okay, see, I didn't know you were really like that. I thought you were a chosen one. Like, I thought that you would at least, okay, I can understand you one way online, but then you were one way with me. And then when I got there, you switched up and turned to a whole different other person. So I don't know how many personalities he have. He could be 3 or 4 different people. So I don't know who this character is. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. Hopefully this sums it up. I'm gonna this weekend, we started off fresh and new Monday morning. I'm gonna be talking about something completely different. But yeah, this is just my my personal experience with transgens. And yeah, at least I paid a valuable lesson. So yeah, lesson learned. And it is what it is at the end of the day. It's no hard feelings and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. It's gravy. I'm not mad or upset or anything. You know what I'm saying? He don't owe me anything, but it says more about him than it says about me. I don't. But that just go to show men do stuff like that all the time. Men do worse things than that. Men have done worser things to women than that. That just have to be understood. Anyway, remember to always keep the Most High first. Be blessed and be safe. Bye.